S4.
Oh, it's the forehead strat. I didn't even realize it too. Man, IG pulling it back, man.
Oh, you're right. The OG.JerAx.
Infamous forehead strat.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Position or 5 position Jakiro.
Jakiro's great. I think he's very underrated. Firstly, I think his talents are really good.
Hello, OG.
Oh.
Roll forward.
He's
Hello and goodbye, Ogre. It was really, really nice knowing you. This will allow OG not only to get first blood, but they'll also secure 3 on like the Invoker being going on. So in a way, Invoker does do his work.
Is limited on levels though. You want to get as much XP as possible onto the Invoker. Ogre is kind of soaking up this. He does get rolled on into the mid lane, and this could be second blood right there.
Wow, I didn't actually think you'd go back in again.
Yeah, he kind of just walked down the hill and then got rolled on.
Where are you off to, JerAx? Like he's trying to go for this roaming initiation in through the rear of OP. But this Ogre is all over him, and now, okay, maybe he'll still be able to get it. And OP knew where it was coming. The Sunstrike's going to hit Ana, but there's not enough damage. Maybe with the Ignite and the damage from the tower, JerAx trying to push him further away with the bottle recharges. Ana will even stick around for an extra last hit. We'll move over and trigger off the Shrine. Looks like meanwhile up on the top lane. Oh, that...
As soon as they go on you. So I'm a little surprised that he didn't go for the Crosswicks, because it's a far more common build.
Oh, JerAx, he's going in for it! He's looking for the kill on the Invoker, and he's got it! The perfect kick, the perfect control!
Wow, that was
and there's nothing Ogre could have done about it.
I bet here, so I do like the amount of farm coming out from IG's offlaner, XSS.
I was wondering too, like how you then build the build on him when JerAx a little bit of trouble. There's finally your point up in Quas, so Cold Snap keeps the Earth Spirit under control. Do they see the... No, they didn't see the Jakiro come in. They only see the Ogre. Now they'll see the Jakiro. So first stuns, the dual breath as well. All is going to connect with Cold Snap. The ticks just continue on the Ember Spirit. And it's this double combination when you've got both Alacrity as well as having the Ogre Bloodlust. Damage, which makes that gank from S4 a little bit more difficult. Ember Spirit, oh actually with Cold Snap and Ignite, that's a level 2 Ignite. And it's ticking down, he has to commit the wand charges. At 13 of those available too.
S4 on top.
Oh, he went for that hook shot. Point blank range with the battery assault. Actually keep the control going. He needs to reach the creep so he can infest. He's not in range, now he is. Infest in. He actually hit one of the big creeps, and now with the extra help arriving from Ogre, JerAx will make a little bit more of a buffer between him and S4.
That was a really nice hook shot. Normally you use hook shot to close his distance, but he used it to chain stun both of them.
They're buying time. It's all about bringing Ana in range to the Ogre. He's got Searing Chains available, doesn't want to trigger it just for him. So Sleight of Fist first. There's an extra Spirit. Bly's holding by, the Sunstrike's coming in. Ana, the Shallow Grave will keep him alive. You've still, you don't have the mana for another Shadow Wave. Kick from JerAx, this is all about JerAx is. Like, JerAx is about to roll in and catch him by surprise, so the rolling boulder comes forward, but it's the Ogre Magi. He was there to help out. He was meant to tilt the balance of that fight on bottom lane, but now on the run, the kick is nice and quick, and that's one very dead Ogre.
Nice play from No-Tail, just walking in, scouting out. No one is going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with him.
Here, but I'm also watching the other rotation. It's coming over for Sven. So No-Tail is freely farming into the tier 1 town. So Jakiro, yeah, he's going to be the obvious target. S4's not going to commit too much for this one, but the bigger target is actually a mid lane. It's No-Tail dying. With the smoke rotation, they went for the Infest Blink Crush. It looked like it did. It didn't look like it was on target, because it definitely hit before he Sleight of Fist. Now, Cold Snap over on No-Tail. They need to get first the stun and the Ignite. Keep that Cold Snap rolling and burning. Not enough mana to actually trigger an open wound, so No-Tail looking to try and turn on this fight. With the Shallow Grave, you have a little bit longer to fight. A Shadow Wave is also available, burning. Backing out, remember he still has that toggle with the Tornado. No-Tail actually toggling even harder with a hook shot forward from S4. They catch out the Invoker, and JerAx plus the Ember on the back lines. It's so much damage! IG will lose 4 heroes. Burning just ran away to shrine it up. They basically lost all the life of all 5. Oh, they're going to push back. So a quick smoke, 4 staff down, the rocket up, so they have the vision over on the Invoker. The Stormbolt going to be actually dodged by Ghostwalk. As Q starts his TP, there is stuns available, so he will not successfully complete that.
A good reward perhaps waiting for him, but it is too late. He might approach from the backside, it looks like, and they don't have a sentry ward over there.
Nope, they do have one on the Ogre for now. Oh, the Stormbolt with the damage. It's a mix of physical as well as magical. And a pure spectacle of death. And IG The main course for OG is OP locked inside the cogs, kicked down, and that Veil did so much work when they just...
Yeah, there's very little the Lifestealer and the rest of IG can do about this. Invoker just struggled so much. I still disagree with this build to go Exort and Wex first before going for the Quas Wex, and everyone's just falling like flies. Ana going for the last kill. He does have...
he doesn't actually have his Sleight of Fist. And now he's trapped, so Spirit to get back down the cliffside. Quick silence. It's just a really good stun out from Slander, but the Ogre's here as well. Ana needs a lot of help. He's got another Sleight of Fist, can't get it off in time. Crush from the Slander does the work. The Ogre
can't even buy back on Ember Spirit, even if he wanted to.
You're gonna need the control factors of this Invoker, but now with the kick, the rolling boulder, and the cogs! Invictus Gaming, Lifestealer and Ogre bite the dust.
Oh, JerAx from the outside of the pit, silencing and controlling the Lifestealer constantly, and I think that's one of the huge benefits of having the Earth Spirit as a support against the Lifestealer. You have the instant cast. If you can prevent him from getting off his rage by getting the instant silence off, that is a very quick and easy way to win the fight.
S4's looking for the kill. They'll need to find Q in the tree lines. But he's got the haste rune, so with Battery Assault, yeah, he'll get the stun off. He reaches it in time with the help of the Force Staff. They can say goodbye to the Jakiro as well. Roshan and multiple kills coming the way.
Like mid lane was just disaster. Ogre giving up 2 deaths very early on, and then Invoker also giving up another 2 deaths, and yeah, more heroes will bite dust.
Kicked back by JerAx. All he wants to do is put the Ogre into a bad position. Slander's in the neighborhood, but what are you going to do? If you blink it and crush this, you're probably just going to give a secondary kill. But there's no reason to take that risk. That's confident, to say the least. Rolling boulders forward just to blink out. Even though he has perfect vision, knows there's nothing to come from it. It's the bottom lane where there's something to come from it. Fly wants to get that shallow grave off, but he just can't get his arms up in the air to do it. Pulse Snap causing too many issues, but now it's S4's turn. Support for support with the Infest out. Ana has to jump away pretty quickly, away from the Sunstrike. So Q picked up by S4, the Battery Assault does the work. Sleight of Fist out from Ana, and now has to Spirit jump the other way. Can't get the secondary jump off. Unless he wants to buy back and be part of this fight, maybe that's the reason why Burning is now looking to run to the west. Stormbolt will fly out. He has the Rage available, and with the cogs burning, he'll have to Rage and TP to get out to freedom. But now, okay, there's too much damage coming his way. He just has to Rage and try and run it off, but it's not going to be enough. Even with the open winds trigger, he can't get enough life back in time. But he wastes... It's still a good position for a Dazzle. Like okay, Dazzle doesn't have a lot of mana because he still is walking around with basic brown boots. Oh, nice, real nice silence. With the Stormbolt, no Yule Scepter. Dodge up from OP, but the Sleight of Fist plus the dust, they see him. Quick BKB trigger as well.
A little bit of extra greed. We all know that feeling.
Speaking of that, JerAx, what are you doing? Just rolls himself up to the Dire Bounty rune and then just gets crushed. And now Bowica, he's stayed here way too long. We're gonna lose all that wonderful armor that is the Ogre's. And he is mincemeat at that point.
It's okay, you don't really care if the Ogre dies right now. At least not in that
maybe mid lane, you might care. Right underneath that Observer Ward. Hotel's got Blink available, so this is a very, very quick and simple kill. Hero was doing his farming before he was even looking to do the D Ward. He had the trees, Ogre. Stay in the trees. With Bloodlust and Force Stuff, he might be able to do a lot. Is he jumping out? Yeah, he's waiting. Waits for the right time. They catch the Ember Spirit out. Now with a follow-up stun to S4. S4 doesn't have... Interesting to see that they're going for those type of plays. Sure, if Invoker's not involved, but you can always just bring in that Sunstrike. Able to hit pretty hard on the JerAx. Notel's already pretty low too. S4 locked inside of his own cogs, so he'll stick around, beating into the Ogre Magi with open wounds. S4 now nowhere to run. The Force Staff will push him out of range of the Ice Path, but you've got the Invoker coming in too. Starts with the EMP burn. S4, there's no way he was escaping from that. So another...
They're actually quite far away. No-Tail with his Bloodthorn is going to make very quick work of Roshan.
Wow. Yeah, that did not take long at all. They didn't even have like the Ember Spirit for that. He was busy pushing out the waves and controlling up the bottom lane.
Solar Crest also really good versus Roche.
Oh, too long again. Q overstayed is welcome. Four staffs up, but stunned, silenced, magnetized, hook shotted. Actually hits the creep wave more than anything else. So Q with the 7-1 chances will survive a little bit longer, but no one coming. Q has to accept his own fate. He is Den. More sense if he is that teamfight controller.
But the thing about a teamfight control, even with Tornado, you still have so many other spells you can use. Like Cold Snap, I think is pretty good. Ice Wall is very, very good, and Deafening Blast is also very, very good.
Oh, small little opening on the Ogre. Watching that top lane where the gank was coming in from the Lifestealer. The BKB triggered off. The Shallow Grave's already been used too with the Sunstrike. S4 just waits out his turn. More supports on the way. It's the Tornado coming over from OP. Notel hunting down that Lifestealer. He's got Phase Boost to run through, but does he have enough Lifesteal with S4? Hook shotting in. They have a lot of damage, and Notel just hits him hard with a crit. And now that's life.
The fight at like 500, 600 HP before Armlet. They don't really have that great of a way to punish that, especially with the Slaughter still down.
Oh, nice rooting coming in from the steering chains and the kick, pushing Jakiro back into harm's way. He gets a perfect ice path, catching out Notel. He's trying to toggle it out. Remember, he does have that Aegis the Immortal, where the Stormbolt onto the Ogre. They'll expend everything they've got. Quick Yulscepter up, and JerAx trying to create more space, but another ice path. Macropire well off target. Alice very willing to fight. Like, he's got a lot of mana to work with. He's got the Aegis the Immortal to burn.
He's very tempting to go for as well, because he's very low on HP.
Well, in we go back into the game as we've managed to resume. Ogre gets quickly picked off by Q, and the retreat out through the base. S4 is actually stuck inside the base underneath the tier 3 tower, with the Tornado going to pick him up. The EMP burn's going to be there too, so he's got no mana. He's trying to hook out the Bobo. He was right in the line, so he couldn't get the perfect look, so S4 will die. But they may want to get a little bit more information before they go in for this. They know that Notel is still sitting in that little tree line, but they jump forward, they go down, and they're chasing down after S4, but with Notel BKB triggered, there's terrible amounts of damage into burning. 2 heroes lost for Invictus Gaming. And it will jump back. S4 able to survive with the gem. Battery Assault will also cancel out the TP of the Ogre, so he won't be able to survive. But they're chasing down the bigger hill. It's the Invoker. Won't happen. So back down to the Ogre to kill him off. 3 heroes lost. All do have the Shrine usage out from Invictus Gaming, who then smoke up, looking for their own opening. There was no vision of that from OG, and that's the reason why the Earth Spirit put out of position. He dies from the Tornado fall? Yeah, he does. Gem of True Sight is now lost for OG, and he's dead for 70 seconds. Move the Veil of Discord to his backpack.
Yeah, who takes the cheese though? Sven backpack maybe?
Yeah, you could backpack it for him.
Or no one?
Or you could just forget that it even...
Things could get a little bit hairy for OG if they don't make things happen with this Aegis.
That crush just off target. S4's gonna lock him inside with the Cog Amplification's already up. Steel will pop out. The Ice Plant is trying to create a little bit of space to get out, but S4 hook shots back in again, looking for a target. Maybe with the kick and the control, they find it over on the Slaughter. They have it, and even the extra slow is onto Ogre Magi. Lotus Orb will try and protect him. The push up, maybe this is the bigger kill, however. Burning, silence up. Notel needs just one hit. Blink comes off cooldown, and there it is. One hit to the crit. Q pushed back up by JerAx. Now he's stuck up on a cliff top, and the rest of the support is there. Q will slowly fall. They just watch him die. Bit by bit, he'll tick down, push down, but the Gem of True Sight regathered. And the push coming into the top lane. Buybacks galore by G. That's all they've got left. Just a quick Deafening Blast, Meteorite, anything you've got just to make it so Notel has a little bit more trouble. But now that JerAx has his Aghanim Scepter, no one's in any real trouble.
Front line of godlike in this game, and he's like outputting a ton of damage while being incredibly resilient.
Caught the Lifestealer. Also managed to get the silence on him. The follow-up kick from JerAx. Can they keep it going? Lifestealer still cannot rage. He cannot infest. Remember, he doesn't have buyback. He already expended it. He got 13 seconds till IG are back at 5 men, and they're not even going to have that time. Jakiro down for almost 100 seconds, and Notel look to the opening. Lincoln has already been triggered. He doesn't have the Bloodborne available. He's got a huge amount of physical damage. One swing, there it is. And this may even be the game with Invoker buying back. He cannot die again. The jump forward, the damage on his bed is high, but you've still got Fly right behind him. Gets the Shallow Grave off. OP looking for his target too, and the best one they've got is Anna sitting inside the base. You get the quick bash, but again, you're losing heroes, and the hook shot in. S4 goes to the play, the 4-staff out, but OP's in trouble. He's down for 2 minutes. That's the opening that OG really wanted. Burning kept off the front lines. JerAx is chasing him and actually kicking him further out. They might get a battle onto the Triumph. They can trigger this now. Burning will have a little bit more life, but you've got the Shallow Grave, you've got the sustain, the Blink Crush. Space might be creative, but is it going to be enough? The Yulscepter up from Sparta. Dota. He'll break free of the Bloodthorn, but not from Ana. A quick slide of fist and fly with the Shadow Wave damage. He'll find that kill. 4 heroes down for IG. There's only the Lifestealer left alive. A little bit of missed skills there from Ana. Doesn't get the perfect control of the Lifestealer. But OG are just doing their work, and they will call it IG. We're going to a game 3. OG will force it, but it wasn't easy.
I don't think I've ever seen a Lifestealer controlled so well as in this game. And Rampant combination of the Slaughter and Lifestealer have fallen to OG and their amazing amount of teamwork. I also feel like the strong players from IG last game didn't play particularly well this game. Boboka died, I think,